Here at HITC Top Corner, we like a challenge. Well, nothing too challenging, obviously. Getting out of bed to make a YouTube video, that's about it for the day. We've scoured the great footballing nation of England from the Premier League to non-league to bring you this. The best managerial challenges on Football Manager 2018. Part 1, taking part in England. So starting at the top, it is of course Arsenal. By the chit and chat that goes on around the Emirates, it looks like every Tom, Dick and Harry from Arsenal TV knows how to run the North London Football Club. Well, shut up and give it a go then, pal. On Football Manager 2018, you can do the honours of taking over from Arsene Wenger. It's going to happen sooner or later, so why not now? A changeover and transition period like Manchester United could be on the cards, or perhaps you can steer the Gunners to imminent success like a third or even second place finish. Enjoy personal chats of Alexis Sanchez begging him to stay, and make the call on Jack Wilshere's future, bring him back into the starting lineup or kick him out on his arse. You'll have some great youth facilities and potential stars with youngsters like Ashley Maitland-Niles, who could be a wonder kid on the game. Slipping across London to West Ham now, but you'll have to glance down the Premier League very far towards the bottom to find them. Yeah, things aren't going great over there. Slaven Bilic is one of the EPL managers under heightened pressure at the moment, with bubbles bursting left, right and centre for his faltering hammers. You'll have a team at your disposal that was tipped for huge success this season, with Joe Hart, Zabaleta, Arnautovic and Javier Hernandez. Question is, can you pull them all together and actually win some games? Because no one is hitting the nail on the head right now. There will be a little money left in the kitty and the fans will love a strong cup run. So go on, take the reins at West Ham and get that ball on Andy Carroll's noggin. Moving into the Championship, and it's poor old Sunderland. They've had a huge turnover in players over summer, but have somehow wound up with a bunch of players who look like they'd rather be on a caravan holiday in Bognor Regis than applying their trade up north. Come on guys, what's not to love about the Stadium of Light? If you can wheel and deal like a proper Ari Redknapp, perhaps you can put together a squad capable of challenging for the Championship title and not avoiding relegation. Bring in some youngsters, cream the crop of League One and maybe invest in the next Jamie Vardy. The Championship is our favourite league to play in, but we warned, it is always a challenge. Speaking of challenges, and will somebody please bring Leeds United back into the Premier League? It's going to happen. It's got to happen. We say it every year, oh the city is so ready. The club has all the building blocks for success. The fans deserve it. The team is looking good. Just do it already. Leeds have a lot of experience and exciting potential mixed together on FM18 with Borthwick Jackson and Ronaldo Vieira. Find a replacement for Chris Wood and fire them back into the EPL. Easy. Moving into League One, and it's Blackburn Rovers. They're doing okay this season, but with a wealth of experience in the squad, you would expect them to bounce back first time of asking for whoever it is that takes the hot seat, aka you. If you're a fan of golden oldies and firmly believe the kids won't win you now, you'll love Rovers. Household English League names like Danny Graham, Peter Whittingham and Paul Cadiz fill the team. Add a few cheeky free transfers in there and maybe even bring back a few legends. I mean, Morten Gamps Pedersen still plays in Norway, you know. He must be cheap. Bolster with some loanies too, and soon enough you'll be at the top of the league before the fans can say David done. League 2, Wycombe Wanderers, Akinfenwa. Random teams have random players who you seem to just be hooked by. At Adams Park, they have a man renowned for his sheer size and strength, and he's already one of the top goal scorers in the league, back here on the real world of planet Earth. On Football Manager 18, you'll have all of Akinfenwa's strength lumped up front for your team. You can shout beast mode when he scores and watch every game with a protein shake on hand instead of a cup of tea. Wycombe have a good all-round squad, including Craig McKell-Smith and youngster Paris Cohen-Hall. With odds of 25 to 1 to win the league at the start of the season, you're in the driving seat to exceed expectations or just simmer in mid-table. It's win-win if you take on Wycombe. Finishing our stint in League 1, it's Yeovil Town. Unfortunately for the Glovers, they are one of the favourites to go down. They escaped by the skin of their teeth last season and are down in the dumps again this season. With little, actually no budget, this isn't a challenge for the faint-hearted. I mean literally, who could you possibly tempt into a move to Yeovil? You'll have to make do with plenty of loan signings, but if you have an eye for the next teenage prodigies, you could find yourself with a decent squad made up of Southampton, Arsenal and other EPL trainees. Non-league now, and this is where it gets interesting. First up is Billericay Town. If you despise the Essex accent and reality TV shows, then this probably isn't the club for you. If you like money and random ex-pros though, call Billericay your new home. The club, who play in the Ishman League Premier Division, are backed by multi-billionaire Glenn Tamplin. Jamie O'Hara and Paul Konchesky have both signed for the club, while Jermaine Pennant also turned out in pre-season. You'll start in the 7th tier, making headway towards the National League South. You'll have the pick of both non-league players, free agents, and there will still be some room for spunking wages on ex-pros. It's a long haul journey, but definitely worth the ride if you fancy creating your own club. Last on the list then, and making Yeovil Town look like Real Madrid when it comes to signing players, here's National League South side Truro City. Tucked away so far into Cornwall that you probably didn't realise England went that south, you'll spend a lot of time bonding with the players on horrendous coach trips to away games. Truro are one of the better sides in their division, currently in the top 5, and have an ambitious chairman behind them. The catchment area is pretty poor though, unless you've ever heard of St Ives and Newquay, but give it a go, only true football managers start this low. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been Liam Curtis, this is HITC Top Corner.